Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Click on subscribe below in red. I upload videos every week so you don't miss out on another video. And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Charlotte. I am a medium channel. I channel messages, indirect guidance, so just take what resonates with you. If that doesn't resonate with you, this means this message is not for you. It's also timeless, so it can speak to you now, a couple months, a couple years. I also want to say thank you for all of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for all our subscribers. I'm very thankful for you, and I'm sending you a lot of love and joy, energy into your life. And I also wanted to say for all the subscribers, we're still doing the novena going on until tomorrow night. So here it is, the candle still burning for protection for all of us. So if you are doing it with me, you can still do it until tomorrow night. For those of you who wish to continue it past that, you can. I'm gonna finish this one tomorrow night, and then I will start something new after that. So I will continue the candles and prayer for the rest of the week. So if you want to continue it with me, you can. I'm also gonna be doing one for all October until November 1st, because the energy is very dense, and the guys are telling me this is a good time to continue doing that until November 1st. So I will be doing that. I'll be talking about it more in my next video next week, and I'll be talking about the candle we're going to do for the rest of the month until November 1st. It'll be a bit different, so you can look forward to that if you wish to do it with me. And that would be very, very good protection, and we're going to bring more things as well. And I also wanted to say there's a lot of very difficult energy. So if you are a light worker or any empath person or any field that's like medium, healer, yoga, Reiki, things like that, where you're healing and you're helping the energy, you can feel very, very tired right now. You can feel very, very dense energy trying to kind of bring you down, bring your vibration down, and this will be felt until really November, the whole month of October. So be aware of it, not to give in to those energy, and not to bring yourself down and your energy down, because that's what they want. That's what they're trying to do, to slow down the process and really slow down that process. So be aware of that, to be able to say no, I'm gonna keep moving forward, and I'm gonna keep into raising my vibration. Okay, it's very important. What you can do for a lot of people feeling dense energy right now, it's very advised to take a lot of salt baths with salt. Okay, go in the ocean, really go swim in the ocean if you can, and get that really washed out of you. If it's too cold where you live, and for example you live by the ocean but it's too cold to swim completely, at least put your feet into the water, your hands into the water. You can pour some on your head and really have that intention of cleansing your energy. Is very important right now. For those of you that cannot do that or don't have a bath to do the salt water, so sea salt water would be the best in the bath. You can do it in the shower and just rub sea salt all over your body in the shower, and pour some on your crown chakra to cleanse the energy, and then rinse it out, okay, with that intention. For those of you that, for example, handicapped and cannot do it in the shower, you can do it as well with a bucket of water. You add the sea salt in it or salt in it, and you can just keep your feet in that to cleanse the energy, or you can clean your hands in that as well. Okay, so that'd be very important for what is coming for this month. And also I wanted to say, for those of you who are looking for private consultation, I still offer private consultation. I think I'm gonna slow down towards the end of this year to recharge, because the energy are going to be a little bit heavy. but if you know my website, you will see that it changed as a digital download. So I wanted to say there's nothing to really download digitally. It's not anything to download except it's just going to say send me your picture and your questions. It's just a website that had made that change. Okay, so the consultations are still the same. I offer 2 consultations. One is a phone consultation and one is the email consultation. Okay, so it's still the same. If you book an email consultation, I reach out with your guidance. Okay, just make sure you send me your picture, your questions and everything. You can also send it to my email that's down below in the description box if that's easier. And for those of you who book the phone consultation, I reach out to you with the day and time to make that appointment, and then we'll still do the consultation over the phone. Okay, so nothing different on that note. And then what else? Yeah, so that's it. So make sure that you don't give into this negative energy right now, because like I said, they're trying to bring down your vibration and they're trying to remove the joy in your life, and it's very targeted to the joy in your life and to that solar plexus chakra. So it's important to be aware of it, so you don't give into that. Okay, so that being said, I'm gonna center myself and we're gonna see the messages and guidance that are here for us. Yeah, so the thing, there's a lot of confusion for a lot of people actually right now. There's a lot of feeling confused, confusion of what to do, which direction to go, the decision to make in their life. For anybody that's trying to make big decision in your life, they're saying this is really not the time. If you can be patient and wait a little bit for things to clear up, it'll be a better time later, but not right now. Okay, it's kind of like the weather. It's kind of like if we are into a dark cloud and it's foggy and you don't see clearly, and they say wait a little bit because in a couple hours it's gonna clear up. So it's the same as far as the energy right now. They're saying also if you cannot wait, for some people that have to make a big decision because they're on the timeline or things like that, they're saying to really take some time to see how you feel about going one way or another. They're saying if you are taking a decision or thinking about something and you feel that you feel angry, you feel fear, you feel stress, you feel doubt, or you can feel your body is contracting, or your heart chakra is contracting, or your breathing is different, your heartbeat is different because of fear, for example, it's beating really, really fast or things like that, that means this is not the direction to go. That means you are not connecting to the right energy. Okay, very simple. If you feel very at peace, if you feel love, if you feel joy, excitement about the decision, you feel peaceful, you feel relaxed, then that means this is the right direction to go. Okay, so pay attention to that, how you feel. Your body is speaking to you, so just listen to that and see how you feel about it. Yeah, so they're saying there's a lot of following the faith right now. Have faith in what's happening, and it's like your faith is being tested. It's really, it's not like really a test, but it's just saying that there's going to be so many things happening, kind of like to slow down your project, to block your project, or really changing the energy, trying to switch it from positive to negative. They're saying you have to really keep faith and be able to keep moving forward through that, and it's going to be shaping you for what's coming up next. Okay, in the near future, it's really training us for what's upcoming, so be aware of that. It's kind of like what they're showing, it's kind of like we have a big piece of rock, and it's sculpting that piece of rock to get a statue out of it, and really like they are insisting on some angles to make it pop even more and make it even more precise. And this is what's going on right now. There's a lot of events that are popping in our life right now, and insisting on some part of our life right now to make that faith and that belief and hope more precise, okay, and it's really making it stronger. That's what it's doing, so be aware of that as well. Yes, there's also some people that in a very, very high energy level, very high vibrations, and they are dealing with very dark entities or demons or things like that, really trying to attack them or bring them down. And just see that on the positive note, that if you are still seeing those entities, or if you're dealing with those kind of entities, it is because you're on the same level energetically, on the bright side, okay, on that positive energy, you're on that higher level. That's why they are going towards you. So see that as a positive thing and keep moving your vibration. Don't pay attention to them, ignore them, throw them away, and then ignore them, and stay focused on your high vibration. It's very important right now to stay very focused on our goals, on our energy, paying attention to our energy, to our vibration. This thing, a lot of people actually needs to slow down, to do things to stress relief, to really empty their calendar as much as they can, to really light up their schedules so they can recharge and take that time for themselves to recharge. It's very important right now to replenish energy, to recharge, and to take care of yourself. Time to slow down. This is really time to slow down. That's what they're saying. This is not really a time for big action or new things. For some people that are having big projects that are happening right now, it's because you started it weeks or months ago, and it's finally popping out now. But that's just the flow and the process. Just keep moving towards that direction, that flow, and let it happen. But do not create any big project right now. This is really not the time for it. This is really a time to slow down, because there is a lot of contradictory energies that are kind of here to mess things up. Okay, so take some time to wait a little bit for action later. Yeah, as he's saying also to really to ask for help. There's a lot of people that are not asking for help, that are hesitating, that do not wish to ask for help, or they feel bad, like they feel like they're bothering the spirit or the divinity, that they feel like they're not at their place to ask for help or to ask God for help. And they're saying, yes, you need to ask for help now. Do your prayers with your heart, okay, with a pure heart. Just ask what you want, do your prayers, and be answered. There's a lot of help happening right now. This whole month of October, the veil is very thin between us and the spirits, and that include good spirits and bad spirits, okay? So ask for help as much as you can. Right now, this is very important. They're saying also that it's kind of like the image is kind of like a child, okay? We are the child, and you have two options, okay? So it's like a child, and there's an earthquake, okay, and that child is by himself, and the earthquake is happening. He's being shaken up, he's falling off, he's hurting himself, okay? Now the same thing is happening, and his parents are right here, and he's holding their hands, okay? And the parents are holding the hand and keeping him strong. And if he's shaking really bad, they're gonna lift him up or carry him in their arms and try to protect him as much as they can. What they're saying is kind of that image is exactly what's happening right now with us, who are the child, and God, or the divinity, the universe, the source, whoever you trust to call for help, are the parents, okay? And they are helping us through those difficult times where things are shaking up and are unsure, are difficult, okay? And it's very important to ask for that help. Don't do it by yourself. This is the ego trying to fight and say, I don't need anybody, I'm gonna do it by myself, okay? They're saying don't do it by yourself, okay? Ask for help. keep that union. We're all united, okay? We are one, and we all help each other, okay? Don't fight by yourself, because you'll be very, very vulnerable, and you'll be a big target for those heavier dark energies. It's very important to understand. So do not hesitate, make your prayer, ask for help, etc. Yeah, and this is, like I said, gonna be for the whole month of October. Okay, we're gonna really be going through that kind of like heavier phase for all October. This is not to make you scared or really freak you out or anything like that. It's to prepare you, so you're more prepared, and you can you know, attack better. Basically, you can defend yourself better in some kind of way. Okay, you can find other solution, you can find other paths, you can keep moving forward without falling into the traps. That's what it's saying. So it's the image is kind of like if you're on the road and you are on the highway and there's going to be an accident, okay, a couple miles away, and that's going to really block everything for like 4 or 5 hours. Do you rather not know and run into that okay, that accident and be stuck for 4 or 5 hours and really be trapped, or you rather know in advance through the radio or your GPS, and then you're gonna take the next exit and find another road, another way, and be able to avoid that whole problem, that whole block on the way, and be able to find other ways, okay? Because you are aware of it, you can prepare for other solution. Well, this is the goal of this video, is to make you aware of it, so you can prepare better and find other solution and not fall into the trap very easily. Yeah, it's saying we're also being shaped up, we're being really prepared for things that are going to be upcoming as well on a bigger scale. So a lot of things happening on a personal level in your life right now are really preparation. It's like a training, it's like a preparation to shape you up and to make certain things more precise, like that face more precise, because other things are going to be happening on a larger scale, okay, on the world scale. That's going to be really disturbing for a lot of people, and you need to have that centeredness, that feeling of being anchored in your faith, and nothing can really destabilize you. That's very important right now. I'll take the cards. Saying also the solar plexus chakra has been very attacked in a certain way, closing up, okay, trying to remove the joy out of our life. So try to bring as much joy in your life as possible. When things are trying to stop it or slow you down, or yeah, kind of like yeah, kind of like really trying to stop it, basically. Don't let it happen, okay? Just keep moving forward, keep raising your vibration. It's very important. Be aware of it. Say, I see it, I'm aware of it, I understand what's happening, okay? But then I'm not gonna let myself stay glued into that energy. I'm gonna keep going. It's kind of like, thank you, I see you, I'm not interested, I'm going to keep moving forward to my goals. Life lessons. Okay, we're having the stone is a peridot. This is life lessons card. Yeah, so they're saying you can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessing they contain. So when something negative happens in your life, a difficult situation, something that we see as negative, because they're not going to see it as negative, they see that as a lesson, as a way to learn and to grow. Just, you know, ask your soul, ask your higher being, ask the source, ask God, whoever you want, put your hands on your heart, okay, ask the universe, and just ask, say thank you for this experience and what I'm going through. Now I would like to know what are the lessons that I need to learn from it. What do I need to learn from that what's the lesson for me, what I need to understand from this experience, okay? And you're gonna have answers, or it's gonna come up in your life one another. You're gonna understand those lessons. So ask for those lessons. I show you the card. Okay, and see how she raised up from the darkness all around her, and her light shines through it, and she raised up, going up like that, with that green stone, which is of course the heart chakra, which through that faith and the love, the heart chakra, she can raise up from the darkness and shine her light. Okay, so again, life lesson: you can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. Okay, every negative pattern, every negative situation contains lessons, contains blessings to help us grow and move forward. Okay, that's why we're here, to keep raising that vibration up. And it's not gonna happen easily. A lot of times it's actually through difficulties that we learn the most. When you are pushed down, you can raise up even stronger. Okay, it's kind of like a wave that's really pushing down, really, and then you can raise up really strong. Okay, see, the card fell. So we have Tanzanite, okay, which is a very dark, deep blue, purplish stone, very strong stone. Okay, it's saying ready to love again. You have healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Okay, so enough lessons, enough difficulties. Now it's time to love again. You are ready for new love in your life. Okay, and we have the aquamarine, which is also very deep blue stone. I see a lot of expression also. A lot of people need to express. Some people is really expressing this frustration, but really expressing it a way or another. Don't keep it inside of you. Okay, just if you can express it, maybe don't express it to somebody if it's hurtful. Maybe express it in your car, in your shower, or write it down, but get it out one way or another. It's saying divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Yeah, that's funny. I had a previous card in the other video that was very similar actually, and it was really saying to trust the inner guidance, trust your intuition. Okay, because you're guided, your intuition is guiding you to what's right for you. Also, trust the signs, but also be aware that if you're asking for signs, okay, try to pay attention to where it's leading you. Okay, is it leading you to love, to something that's like love, light, peace, higher energy, or is that leading you to destruction, to division, to problems, to fights, to anger, to depression, sadness, things like that? Okay, ask yourself that, even if you ask for signs, because like I said, right now there's a lot of mixed message that can interfere. There's a lot of lower entity that can interfere. So if you are in a lower vibration, you can attract those, and they can give you fake or wrong answers to lead you to the wrong path, to lead you to the wrong way. So it's important, even if you ask for guidance, okay, to kind of see where you are and where it's leading you. Okay, so be aware of that. That's important for right now. Like I said, the whole month of October at least. We'll see in November what's going on, but at least the whole month of October. If you're seeing this video and this is now the month of October, it means you're going through that same energy anyway. Okay, we're gonna ask for self-care. Yeah, it's saying ask for help, ask for help. So a lot of people are like we said, are not asking for help. They're scared and hesitating. They don't feel right to ask for help. It's saying ask for help. they're insisting. Self-care, in-person self-care. Okay, so we have the journal. So like we said, that's really expressing yourself. For a lot of people, it'd be through writing. Write anything you need to express. For some people, it's actually even showing their creation through writing stories. I see scenarios, people that like to write for movies or for play, for theater. I see people that write yeah, that write for like TV, movies, things like that. Okay, and they like to write scenarios. Well, you can write scenarios right now that will be helping your expression, your creation as well. For others, just journaling. I show you the card again, and just getting that expression out. I see a lot of expression needed on this video. And then we have also sound healing. Okay, so sound healing is going to be helpful to help with sound. You can, yeah, you can use singing bowl, you can use hertz frequency, anything that will be helping to relieve the stress. They're saying that there's a lot of stress that needs to be released. Okay, and we also have the card for massage. Okay, connect with your body, massage, acupuncture, massage points, things like that. So we're really into relieving, releasing, not relieving, releasing the stress, the tension, those energy, and really nourishing yourself, your body, your energies. This is really a time like of rest, of nourishing yourself. This is what they're saying. Let me see, there's something else. Yeah, make time for yourself, make room for yourself. Some people really need to, I see, need to go on a walk just by themselves for a little bit to release some anger, some tension, get some fresh air. I see people need to get into the sun. Some people need really the energy of the sun, of the sunlight. Or vitamin D for some people that need that vitamin D because they are in a country where there's not a lot of sun. Okay, they're saying take some vitamin D because that energy is missing for some people. It will also help your solar plexus chakra, the joy, that energy to really shine again, to come back in your life. Yeah, it's saying deep breathing is going to be really important right now. Do a lot of deep breathing. Breathe in the light. Okay, you can breathe in the golden energy, the light energy, and when you expire, when you breathe out, okay, just breathe out all the negative energies, the darkness, the stress, the frustration, all that. Breathe out. You do it at least 3 times very strongly with deep breathing, and that will be also very helpful to do right now for all these months. Yeah, the saying for some people that needs use protection. Okay, you know who you are is going to speak to you. They're saying yes, use protection, use sea salt, use salt, use certain herbs, okay, certain plants for protection. You know what I'm talking about. They're saying use stones, okay, for protection, any black or red stones to protect you, protect your energy, even protect your family, your environment on a bigger scale for some people. But yeah, they're saying you know who you are and you know what I'm talking about. But they're saying yes, okay, use protections, definitely. This is a good time to do that. Yeah, so this is a very good time for introspection and also seeing where you're at, where you're going, where the energy is taking you, and take that time to kind of kind of have a feeling for it, not really analyze it because you use your mental, but have a feeling for it and see what energy is going in your life. Okay, is it a positive one, is it a negative one? What can you change, what can you adjust, okay, to make those adjustments so it is more aligned with what you want. Okay, it's more aligned with a higher energy, a higher vibration. So take that time kind of like to see what's going on, and when you can make those adjustments so you are on a higher vibration. Yeah, and they're saying also be aware of those energy trying to really slow you down. Okay, just keep going into your joy, keep going into your love, keep going into your passion. Know that you deserve it. Okay, there's a lot of deep healing happening. They're saying a lot of very emotional healing, deep healing happening. This is also why we're asking people to slow down and take some time to rest, take some time to recharge, distress, take time for yourself, because it's heavy energetical healing happening, and this is on a big scale. Okay, that can really include past life karma, family, transgenerational family karma, things pretty heavy, emotions, certain attitude coming back to the surface that maybe you don't recall or don't reconnect to anything because it's coming from a deeper roots. Okay, it's coming from deeper roots that are inside your family, inside certain cells. Okay, it's really transgenerational karma being passed on, that's coming back to the surface to be cleaned out, cleansed up, and removed, because we're doing a quantic jump. This is what they're saying. We're going to be doing a big quantic jump for like this end of the year to beginning of next year. This is a big quantic jump. It's kind of like bascule, I don't know the name in English. It's kind of like something that's gonna flip over. Okay, it's really like a transition point basically that's happening. So it is a pretty heavy, pretty strong one, a pretty big quantic jump if you in a certain way. So so there's a lot of deep emotional healing happening to be able to basically light yourself up to do that jump, if that makes sense. So be conscious of that, be aware of that. Don't fall into the victimization, don't fall into I am a victim, because you are not. Okay, take control of your life, take power of your life. Okay, because a heavier, darker energy trying to slow you down will want to make you feel like it's your fault, you are a victim, but it's not. Okay, take power, take control of your life. Be ready for that quantic jump. Yeah, be aware, like we say, be aware of certain energy to learn lessons from it and then release them and move forward. Don't stay in it, don't stay glued into the heavier, lower vibration. Okay, just be aware of them to understand the message, the lesson, and then snap, move on. Very important right now. Yeah, and ask for help. Do not hesitate to ask for help. Again, guys, they insist. So do it. Do your prayer. Do your request. Ask with your heart for help. Okay, it'll be heard. It'll be given. It'll be answered. So really do that. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for today. Make sure you drink also plenty of water to regenerate your cells. A lot of water, like I said, swim in water, go in water, drink water, anything like that to help those vibrations, those emotions to be released and recharge yourself. And I will see you soon. Please take care of yourself. Keep moving forward. Okay, stay positive. You're prepared, okay, for the best, so you can make the best out of it. Find the best solution for it and not fall into those traps. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps people, other people, to see it and share those messages. So thank you so much for being here, watching, and your support, and I will see you soon. Ciao.